Oh, you may be seated. Judge is here. We got the robe. We're back. So, Clown World. Tom MacDonald. All right, what's up? We're now in the Universal Court of Law. And if you want to become a jury member, as like a lot of people do, your application, look at the bottom of the screen. That red little button gives a notification. Your application's already approved. So you want to sign up for jury duty, just hit that button and join the other jurors. Tom MacDonald. Oh, man. Canceled. People are stupid. Fake woke. Now we got Clown World. You have been accused of exposing the fake people in America. You have been accused of spitting a lot of truth. You have been accused of letting people know what's really up. Hey, HOG has entered the plea of not innocent. The court accepts your plea. Tom MacDonald, right hand on the mic, left hand in the air. Do you swear to spit the lyrics, the whole lyrics, and nothing but the lyrics, and kill this beat with your bars? We'll step into the booth. Testimony begins now. Bars. Yo, what's up? It's your boy LaCane. Let's dap it up. Bars. Hey, Tom MacDonald. If I know your face, that makes you famous. We are now in the Universal Court of Law. Case number, Courtroom H for hip hop. RAP 2416. Tom MacDonald, Clown World. How do we judge it? Bars, flow, message, crime scene, the video, and boy, do we have a crime scene today. We are going to expose a lot of fake people. We're going to expose a lot of people who just don't know, these sensitive Gen Z and other generations who cannot take it. Guess what? We got the Bar Scheme Bear. We got the Court of Owls. They're on Zoom. I'm the judge. You're the jury. Let's go.
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet?
Right off the bat, that's a bar. You know what? Let's have better kids. Why are some of the kids, and I just had a conversation with my wife about this, like, how are these kids so weak? Why? We shouldn't leave a better planet for our kids. How about we leave better kids for our planet? Look to YouTube. Look on TikTok. Look at what they're doing. They all claim depression. They all claim anxiety. They all weak. They all want to fight. Cat fights and boy fights turn into shootouts and killings. We got kids who can't learn nothing. They on smartphones, but they're dumb as hell. They think they know everything. They don't want to listen to us, the parents. They don't want to listen to anything, but they think they know something. These kids are more grown than what they need to be, but guess what? Look at who some of their role models are. Oh, yeah, you know me and role models, and there's one person on my mind when it comes to role model, but we're not going to get into that. We're talking about the kids. Let's have better kids. Now, are all kids bad? Of course not. Of course not. What I'm saying is a lot of kids, just like a lot of smart ones, there's a lot of dumb ones, a lot of naive ones. We cannot have some uneducated children who are sensitive. Remember back in the days we actually had to talk to people? Now you can hide behind the phone, text, and all that. Come on, Tom, let's go. Already telling them.
You don't want that smoke?
Nope.
Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter.
Now, we are. Cancel culture getting out of control. They want to cancel M. Bam, M mind his own business, and it's Gen Z. I think Gen Z is born between 1990 to 2005, something like that. So Generation Z tried to cancel M for something he said 10 years ago with a song he did with Rihanna. Offended. Like he said, I'm offended that you're offended that I'm offended. Come on, Tom. Come on, Tom. Let's go.
Mad that a human thinks.
Now, the visual. Check this visual out right here. A black crayon and a white crayon. Basic choices. Black people, white people. So the crayons are a metaphor of the two different races. Not all, just two different races. That becomes like a divide in this country for the past, 4 years. So Come on, Tom, let's go.
And getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense. We need balance. We're all
Balance. That's what we need. We don't need black or white, left or right. We don't need. Here's the problem. The United States is not united as one. Is it that important you must be on the side? Because if you're on one side, you're not listening to the other. In the end, we all lose. In the end, we're all together in maybe a downfall of the country. I don't care who the president is. It don't matter. Like I said before, I'm on no side. I'm a free thinker. I walk my own path. So what I'm saying is, in my court, how we look at things in my court, we don't choose sides over here. You can't box us in over here. The right, the left, everybody can have an opinion that's valid. Really, nobody's right or wrong. Like I said, politics, it's worse than gangs. You got to choose a side. You got to choose a color. Blue, red, the Green Party, independent, liberal, conservative, Republican, Democrat. Come on, let's go, top.
all in the same boat. Why you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness. I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense.
I like the clown makeup that he has. I'm not saying he did.
You're offended by me
Right here, I'm not saying he did. But it reminds me of NF. NF does a lot of that clown makeup too. But for this video, it's Clown World. He's dressed up as a clown. But I'm just saying, shout out to NF. That, Tom MacDonald. Let's go, Tom.
taking offense. You can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence? I believe in.
But I get it. I mean, most people got a fence, privacy and all that stuff like that. Privacy, you don't want people in the yard messed up the flowers, your grass, or robbing your house. I get it. But from what Tom is saying, he's going off of the fence on the wall as far as keeping people out as far as race. The wall, Hispanics. Like he said, why is your got a fence? I'm feeling that jacket, though. I'm feeling that jacket. Let's go.
You can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence? I believe in two genders. I'm not mad at the rest. I'm just confused when a dude has a beard and some breasts.
Oh, let's
I'm not mad at the rest. I'm just confused when a dude has a beard and some breasts.
So, I'm just going to say,
No shade.
when I say this, he's confused when a guy has a beard and breasts. So what are you, transsexual, transgender? Are you gay or are you straight? LGBTQHY. Did you know there are more letters than y'all could ever possibly know? Did you know how bad this whole thing is? And I'm not saying the people are bad. I'm just saying, let me rephrase that when I say how bad. How deep that world, that lifestyle is. LGBTQ pluses and question marks. There's a lot. Non-binaries. Oh my God, there are so many. You need to check that out. But like you said, he's confused. I believe in a man and a woman, but you got a man with breasts and he has a beard. So what do I call you? There's a video that surfaced that I was looking through all my cases, and I saw a case where a man got mad at a cashier because the cashier called him sir. He identified as a woman though, but he had the beard, but he wore women's clothes. What are you supposed to do with that? Now, how would the cashier know the guy identified as a woman? Just because he wore, I mean, I know guys who wear a dress just because, whatever, fashion statement, to each his own. But the cashier didn't know. But the guy got mad. Well, guy, female, got mad at the cashier for calling him sir. But then you got to think of our children growing up. When they see these things, what are they to do? What are they to think? Classic example. Once again,
No shade.
Dwayne Wade's now daughter, was son, got the sex change at 12. Look at what he look like now. Look how young they're getting. How do you identify as another gender at that young age? But if you got parents that support it, great, fine. Like I said, once again,
No shade.
I'm just saying that the world we live in now is everybody has a stance, a position, a thought, how they want to live their life, male, female, gay, straight, bisexual, transgender, transsexual, pansexual, all of them. However you want to live your life, live it. I have nothing against that. But children that we are raising see things differently, though. They're confused. Come on.
I'm just confused when a dude has a beard and some breasts. We won't always agree. Nope, I don't hate all police. Nope, I don't think that the system's racist.
Like I said the same thing. Like he said, I don't hate all police. Like he say it again, Tom. That's a bar.
I don't hate all police. Nope, I don't.
So a lot of people say, man, F the police or this or this. Like I said, there's a lot of good officers. There's a lot of them. So you want to defund the police, but there's good officers, there's bad officers, and there's some in between who's still trying to find their way. But like you said, I don't get it. Now, as far as his rhyme schemes is good. They're smooth right now. And the beat in the back, that whole clown thing is going. His setups is nice. He's hitting his punches just how he should do it. Let's go.
I don't hate all police. Nope, I don't think that the system's racist. I just think the system hates people. I think fighting violence with more violence is what they want. Virus.
Yes. Far be it to me to say being in the courtroom, but if you are looking at things from a perspective of fighting violence with more violence, how do we win? The system isn't racist. They just hate people. Think about that. That's the bar. The system can't be racist because think about it. The system is only a system. It is a machine. It is a system to hold all of us accountable for whatever side you're on to decide what you're going to do. How you should act, how you should be. They aren't racist. They just hate people. The system has a design for every race. If you notice, Hispanics, Mexicans, keep them out, build a wall. African Americans, look at the poor urban areas, gang violence. A lot of people point at Chicago. Look at suburbia. Hey, guess what? Y'all make a lot of money? Let's tax the hell out of y'all. Y'all got money. Oh, y'all poor over here in the urban areas? Well, we just ain't going to give you nothing. We might build something, but we're going to run it. Mexicans, oh, you taking on the jobs? You know what? Let's build a wall. You don't need to come over here and get a better life. How dare you try to get a better quality of life from the place you from that you don't like, so you want to come here and get your life together. How dare you? Guess what? But I'm all for it. If you want to come over and do it legally, get your green card, you know, become a citizen of the United States, great. You got to get here first when you want to keep them out. So you can't get all that people. Well, they need to be legal. Well, they got to get here first to do it. I'm just saying. Let's go.
This isn't riots, people dying, we won't stay home. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns.
I used to do that when I was in high school. How you doing? Let's rewind it back. How you doing? Let's rewind it back. Oh, man, we used to do that. Oh, that was fun stuff. Let's go.
Cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're...
Did you know NF, if you look at NF videos, he got black balloons too. But in NF's videos, the black balloons represent burdens. This might be the same thing. This might be a shout out to NF. You never know. I'm carrying my burdens around and other people's burdens. Got the black jacket with the spike. Hey, Tom, do your thing, man.
They're all stupid and they're proud. Painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie. I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. When I was a child, the only race...
I love that. My feet don't fit in clown shoes. Some of y'all need to quit being freaking clowns. Quit trying to pick a side. Hey, what do I always say? Baby yourself. Be a better you yourself. Baby yourself. That's copywritten. That's mine. Be a better you yourself. Baby yourself. Don't worry about picking a side. Be you. Be a better you. Come on now.
That we hated were the ones that we ran and didn't win. Then we stopped playing with each other.
Man, the only races we didn't like are the ones that you ran and didn't win. That's how I was growing up. I'll tell you a quick story real quick. When I was growing up, West Coast, California, I had white friends, Hispanic friends, black friends, whatever. We didn't see color. Now, let me explain when I say I don't see color. I don't see color. Let me break it down for you. Here's how I do it. I just say the name Tom. Tom. Okay, we'll go with Tom. That's Tom. He's a male. He just happens to be white. That white guy named Tom is a male. That's pretty simple. I don't care about the color. Even though I say, okay, that white, that means nothing to me. That's a guy named Tom. When I'm talking to Tom, I'm talking to Tom. When I'm talking to a white guy, I'm talking to Tom. I don't see color. Like I said, the only race I didn't like is one I didn't. I get along with everybody. Any race, anybody, I don't care where you from. I look at you as a person first. The race comes later. I may ask about your heritage, your background. You know, what's your race? The 400 meters, 4x4, 4x8, 4x16. That's my race. My cultural ethnicity. Now we talking. Come on.
Started hating on each other, started noticing the color of our skin. Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots. We love the country, but we are not saving it. Wages don't raise to the rate.
Man, that's the thing. You love your country, but you ain't saving it. I'm a proud American. I love my country. I love everything about my country. Oh my God. But what you doing about it? Patriotism is deeper than just waving a flag or having it hang from your house or got it in your yard. What are you doing besides screaming, I'm a patriot? Oh, look at these people on TV messing up my country. Well, those same people that you say messing up your country also have a thing in their head too, that they're trying to fix their country. They love their country too. The thing about it, if you don't like something, the first thing you say is, well, go back where you came from. Well, I'm from Ohio. So I'm from California. And so guess what? I could go to either one of them. If you want to say go back to where I came from, I mean, I came from a mother's womb. I didn't come from Africa. I ain't got nothing to do with Africa. That'd be like me telling you, if you're white, go back to where you came from. You're not from here either. If you want to say, I'm not from here. See? If you were born in the United States, that's where you came from. So you can't take a whole culture and lift them up and send them to another place. I didn't come from Africa, so I ain't going back where I came from. That's not where I came from. You're white, you're from Europe. You're Hispanic, you're from Mexico. You're Asian, you're from Asia. Japanese, Korean, Indian, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia. If you was born in the U.S., guess what? That's where you came from. Your mama's womb. Let's go.
Of inflation and half of the country hates all of the nation. It's funny that we think the world owes us something.
The country hate half of the nation is. Come on, let's go.
Of inflation and half of the country hates all of the nation. It's funny that we think the world owes us something. All the phones got smart, but the people so dumb. We care more.
The phones got smart, but the people are so dumb. You ain't lying. The phones are smart as hell, but the people using them, I question some of y'all. I don't need to break that one down. That's self-explanatory.
More about the likes on a selfie than our moms, and the only time we ever speak the truth when we're drunk. We won't always agree.
A drunk mind speaks sober thoughts. I'm loving how the beat slows down. He takes some of that beat out, and he adds something when he's trying to make a point.
Selfie than our moms, and the only time we ever speak the truth when we're drunk. We won't always agree. No, I don't hate all police. No, your thoughts and opinions ain't facts, and they are not defining my reality. No. I think picking sides divides, it's probably what has got us here. United States is great regardless, that's what we've forgotten here. Black lives matter, all lives matter, what's up?
Tom has really been on this Black Lives Matter kick for the past few videos, and I'm going to be honest. Once again,
No shade.
I'm just saying. Tom has been after BLM. I know what BLM is. I know what they stand for. They're Marxists. They're all this. They're women. They want to divide the nuclear family. Yada. I get all that. I'm not saying anything positive about him. What I'm saying is this. He's been on the BLM kicks getting kind of old. That's just my opinion. I get it. You don't like BLM. All lives matter? Of course. Once again, I'm going to say this a real quick little line. What it was intended for was Black Lives Matter 2. Meaning, just a real quick thing that's not saying one thing or the other. I'm just saying this. If If, hypothetical situation, okay? If a white person get arrested, blah, 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 they go to jail, they're fine, unharmed. Black person, get shot, beat up, whatever, go to jail, injured, hospital, maybe dead. That's all I would say. For me, Black Lives Matter too. However, I take no position with that organization whatsoever. Now, once again, somebody's going to say, when y'all deliberate, well, more white people die, da, 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 da. Well, dang, of course more white people die. You're the majority in the United States. Black people, Mexican, Asian, whatever other culture, are the minority. So, of course, the majority will always have more of everything if something happens than the minority. Keyword, majority, minority. All right, let's go.
All this division for its modern segregation. This is shutting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie, I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. They tell you be yourself and then they judge you on the internet till everybody hates you for it.
Need I say more? They tell you be yourself, but then get on the internet, they judge you for it. Read the comment sections of a lot of things. Be yourself. Oh my God, you can't be yourself. Having an open mind, being a free thinker like me, saying whatever. I could play all positions. Maybe I'm an apologist. Maybe I'm not. But I see why. I'm a very analytical person. I see why things are the way they are. Good or bad, great or horrible. I just see why. Once again, say something messed up on the internet. Cancel culture coming for you. They're coming for that ass. Let's go.
If Jesus was alive, I swear to God that y'all would cancel him, because lately being negative's the real.
Man, that's a bar. That's a bar.
On the internet till everybody hates you for it. If Jesus was alive, I swear to God that y'all would cancel him, because lately being negative's the real new normal.
Think about it. Think about it. Cancel culture, would they cancel Jesus? Would they? When y'all deliberate, leave that in the comments below. Question of the day for the courtroom. If Jesus was alive, would they cancel for him? If you know what Jesus stood for, if you know what he was about, and he brought his beliefs to the world today, would they cancel him? Because negative is the new normal. Deliberate in the comments below about that. I want to know what y'all got to say about that. All right, let's go.
Yeah, if you're thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad, you're poor, you're black, you're white, you're whack, they lie, it's facts. My generation needs a bunch of free condoms, because common sense ain't that common. This is what they wanted.
That's a bar. Common sense is like a superpower these days. You got some common sense. That's a superpower. Common sense ain't common. Come on.
This is how they planned it. This is to control everyone on the planet. Then we put each other in caskets, protest and panic, and they take advantage to manage the damage. We won't always agree. Nope, freedom doesn't come free. No, there was people fighting, dying overseas, so that you can have freedom and be home.
Now, people fighting and dying overseas so we can have freedom. Okay. Here's what I think about that. First Amendment rights and all this other stuff like that. The dying overseas, yada, yada, the kneeling of the flag, the fighting, the freedom. If we have soldiers and all that protect this country for us to be free, how can we sit here and not be free in our own country? You're not free to say what you want. You're not free to do what you want. You're not free to probably own guns. You're not free for your education. You're not free to have your own political or religious beliefs. So what they dying for? Come on.
I think the elites are real, but they ain't drinking babies' blood. They're creating
Illuminati.
chaos so they have something to save you from. Black Lives Matter.
That's a bar. They're creating chaos. Some people may say COVID is the chaos. I'm just saying. Some people are saying that. It's man-made, done on purpose, whatever you believe. Think about it.
All all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie, I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes.
Tom MacDonald, Nova, doing it again. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Tom is doing his thing. Now, what I like to see, Tom, you're riding, you done found your lane. You doing your thing. You found your niche. You are speaking your truth. You are speaking what you believe, what you seeing, because Tom is very observant. He's seeing and rapping on what he sees. And he's speaking his mind. Now, how long can this go on? How long can you keep this up, Tom? Can you do it? Can you pull this off? For a long time. That's the thing. All right? Sometimes you'll arrive at your destination by the very road you took to avoid it. Quote of the day. So, Tom MacDonald. Hey, here we go. We got bars. It's definitely spitting some bars. Flow. Wrote that beat on off. The beat came out. The beat came in. That the whole circus theme, the circus music mixed in. It might be somebody's voice on one part saying, and so that all that's good. The beat is going smooth. He rode the wave on that beat. Message. What more can I say? Quit being clowns. Quit being sensitive. All right? Once again, you want to get on jury duty? Hit that button. That's your application. You're already pre-approved. Become a jury member and you'll see the next case. You know it. Twitter, LaCane6. Cash App, $LaCane. If you want to help donate to the channel, we about to grow. We about to blow. We got it. Tom MacDonald, Killer Pins. Hey, we got to lock him up in solitary confinement. He's going the Joker route. He's doing his damn thing. He's getting it. He's killing it. Now, do we let him in with the other rappers? Can he play nice with the other rappers?
Access denied.
Oh, he can't be with the other rappers. But we got to keep him in solitary confinement with the heavyweights. The ones that's really dropping gems. The ones that really got their pen game. Can he get in on that?
Access granted.
Killer Pin, solitary confinement. We got to keep it from the other rappers and the government. Protect Tom at all costs. Tom, you in there. This LaCane. This face famous. You see it. We out.